That's a wide body beat. That's a wide body beat.
Panther Nation, what's good, everybody? Oh, I tell you something that's not good. The Panthers have released Josey, Jewell, y'all. Okay. Um, yeah, it's the first time I've kind of just jumped on a live like this. But I just got home from work and I went upstairs and put my keys and stuff down and got on my phone and saw this and was like, yo, talk about not the start to the training camp that Panther Nation would have wanted. Like not at all. Not at all. Okay, and for those of you who do not know, it's not for any, like performance reasons or anything like that. So let me go ahead and pull it up. Okay, so the Panthers did put on their website, they have released Josey Jewell. Okay, but they released Josey Jewell because he's having issues recovering from concussion. He's having concussion issues. Okay, and I do believe that Josey Jewell has been in concussion protocol, for a little bit. But let me read this here on the screen. It says the Panthers released linebacker Josey Jewell on Tuesday after the veteran continues to experience concussion symptoms. According to a team spokesman, the 30-year-old Jewell wanted to prioritize his health and recovery and be considerate of his teammates. And the move allows the Panthers to move forward with a group of players who are able to get all the practice reps when camp opens tomorrow. If all goes well with his recovery, he could return to the team at some point in the future. He signed a 3-year contract during the 2024 season last year and started 12 games. He was second on the team with 97 tackles and also had 7 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks, 2 fumble recoveries, and an interception. He missed the last 2 games of the season because of a concussion, suffering in Week 16 against the Cardinals. All right. Now, it says the Panthers signed former Rams starter Christian Roseboom on the first day of free agency and still have 2024 third rounder Trevin Wallace with starting experience. Okay, so the Panthers also have a group of young players, including Claudin Sherrillis, who's been in the league 3 years. Jacoby Wyndham has 2 years of experience. John Radigan has 5 years of experience. Bam Martin Scott and Tuasivi Namuru. Okay, they're both rookies. They're both undrafted rookies. And I apologize if y'all hear my work phone going off because I forgot to mute it. All right, there we go. So that shouldn't be too much there. But yeah, man, hey, yo, let me tell you, I was not expecting this like at all. At all. We were just on here the other night talking about, is there going to be a battle with Christian Roseboom and Trevin Wallace for like the number 2 inside linebacker spot. Okay, now, all right, it's like bet we had to pivot now. Okay, so it's Roseboom and Wallace. Now who else is gonna pick up the slack? So hey, let me tell you, man. Let me get to some comments here. Roadmaster said, "Is this real?" Yes, yes. This is real. This is real. Also said we should definitely be active on the waiver wire and a possible trade. Now I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. But okay, do y'all think? Do y'all think that the Panthers, um, do you think the Panthers would actually try to engage in the trade? Because it's been our MO for years and years and years. It's like, okay, cool. We're going to rock with who we got on the roster. Okay. And I'm not saying the roster is bad, behind Josey Jewell, but I want to know, do they believe in Trevin Wallace and Christian Roseboom enough to say, hey, you two are our starters. And then we have, this group of guys below you. Because like I said, they don't have a crap ton of experience. Wyndham played pretty good last year. Not great, but he filled in nicely when he did play. Claudin Sherrillis has been here for a couple years. But, we got Radigan and then we got the 2 undrafted free agents. So, yo, let me tell you, definitely not what I was hoping for. Definitely not. But yeah, man, this is whoo, boy, this is wild. D Cash, what's going on, man? How you doing? And prayers up for the outlaw. Yes, yes. And let me emphasize that. Prayers up to Josey Jewell. I'm never mad at anybody for putting their own health first, especially when it comes to these concussions and things. Yeah, I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not mad at him. You know, I applaud him for, like it said in the article right here. You know, he didn't want to be a distraction, and he did it now before camp started. You know, to go ahead and give everybody else all the reps so they could get the, you know, get the necessary reps to hopefully make this room what it needs to be. But yeah, man, this is, whoo, boy, let me tell you, not what I was expecting today. Not. Eternal said Josey wasn't all that anyway. Yeah, but you know what? It's still though. Even if you feel he wasn't all that, it's still, you know, this is not what you want to hear or see. One day before training camp starts. Yeah, one day. Let me tell you, I was sitting here. We need football. We want football. Okay, football is definitely, you know, said. All right, bet I got you. I'm gonna give you some football. Here you go. Bam and Tua. Yeah, man, let me tell you. Because now last year I know they kept five. All right, so Rose Boom. Let me see, you got Rose Boom, you got Trevin Wallace. Okay. I'm going to say if they don't add anybody here, I'm gonna say Claudius Sharelis makes it. Okay. You gotta think that Jacoby Wyndham will make it. All right. Now, mind you, okay, maybe if they keep five, okay, so it'll be one spot left. And you got Radigan, Bam Martin, Scott, and Namuru going for that one spot. You know, so we'll see. We'll see. I have heard some good things about Namuru. Haven't heard much about Bam Martin Scott, but I know my man Dakar, I know he likes him. I'm gonna give him a holler and see what he say about him. So we'll see. Turner says to a Civi. Damn, I keep saying that. To a Civi can play more. I want that. Okay, got you. Just so said need some experience for sure. Yes, yes we do. Yes we do. What's going on, Nate? It says CJ. I am sure they have somebody in free agency in mind who is available in free agency. You know what? Hold on, give me a second here. Let me see. Agent. And I put in the wrong word. Crap. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Uh, yo, this is giving me everybody who has already signed. So hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, y'all let me know if this is true. It's saying that Bobby Wagner says a veteran linebacker who spent 2024 with the Redskins is still unsigned. Hmm. I did not know. Hey, Shaq is in Buffalo. Yeah, let me tell you, he ain't coming back. He is not coming back. I think he was pissed that he got let go in the first place. Which I mean, still, I don't necessarily blame the Panthers, but yeah, man. Ooh, boy. Let me see. Let me see. Derek Barnes, Jamie Sherwood, uh, Denzel. You know, I don't know if this list is. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at this later on because I am getting a bunch of stuff for people who have already signed with other teams and some stuff that has already gone down. Let me see here. Yeah, nah, I have to look that up in another time. But yeah, man. Let me see. Yep, Shaq is with the the Buffalo Panthers. Yes, he is. Yep, dig it. He signed with Buffalo. D Cash free agent market ugly for inside linebackers right now. Okay, thank you, T. Cole Campbell. Let me see. Mosley, Isaiah Simmons. Well, Isaiah Simmons is a safety. Now mind you, I don't hey, let me tell you, I would not be mad if they brought him in, for a look at our safety spot. But we ain't talking about safeties right now. You see, Turner says, hold up. When it comes to this bum ass secondary, y'all tell me it's the scheme. Now we need a linebacker. We turn it into detectives. Well, my thing is, Eternal, you know, Josey was our starting linebacker. Okay, he was our starting linebacker. No matter how you look at this right now, this is a blow to the defense. It's a blow. There's a lot of people out there who really believe in Evero's scheme, and they say that, well, not really say, but it's been the lack of talent. Okay, just how a lot of us will say, well, Bryce need this, Bryce need that. Now Bryce got it. There's been a lot of people advocating for Evero just the same. Evero needs talent. He needs players, this, that, and the third. So, but this was supposed to be, yeah, man. I hate it, but Josey Jewell, mm, yeah, I hate it for him. But he was supposed to be that guy. He knew Evero's defense. Come in and be that middle linebacker, that quote unquote, like I said, QB of the defense. So I don't know. We'll see. Nigga said Latham Ransom learns a new playbook. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Did Isaiah Simmons sign with anyone? No, I don't think so. I do not think so. Let me see. Somebody asked about the cap space. DK, I would love Isaiah Simmons on this team, but not at middle linebacker. No, 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 absolutely not. Let me see. As of right now, we're at 20. We got $20 million according to Spot Track. Spot Track. Let me see. See, sure, over the cap is gonna say the same thing. Now over the cap says 17-2. But even still, 17-2 is a good little bit to go out there and try and get somebody. But yeah, if they do decide to sign somebody, I have no idea who. I don't know who they would trade for, or what they would have to give up to get them. But yeah. Well, y'all let me know what y'all think. First of all, how does this news make you feel? Are you sad? Are you happy? It seems like some people don't really give a damn. But yeah, do y'all think that we can rock with who we got in the locker room now? Do you think the Panthers need to add somebody, a free agent that's out there? Do you think they need to make a trade? Y'all let me know what you think. Let me see. Was the cut for cap space? No, 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 no. Concussions. He's been having issues with concussions, and so that's why the Panthers released him. They said that there's opportunity for him to return, if he does get better. But they wanted him to well, he didn't want to be a distraction to the team, and now that leaves everybody else behind him as far as the inside linebackers to be able to get all the reps that he probably would have been, taken if he decided to not step down and try to make it through training camp. So yeah. Let me see. Spot track. Oh, okay. Appreciate it. All right. Let me see. Angels by here. All right. Linebacker. Dag, Tico. I'm gonna have to look at this again because I am not. Oh, you know what? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, hold on. Let me share this real quick. Okay. Appreciate you, Tico. Appreciate you, Tico. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So linebackers who are available. And let's go ahead and okay. CJ Mosley, Jawan Bentley, hell, Josey Jewell now. Devondre Campbell, Eric Kendricks, Neville Hewitt, and a lot of other people that I haven't heard. Got no. Let me see. Chandler Wooten. Okay, I don't know if they take a chance and bring him back. Was that Quan Alexander? Raquan McMillan. Yeah. Yeah. Whoever said that was right. The inside linebacker market is not looking too hot right now. Chevy ADZ, what's going on? I don't blame the Panthers either with Shaq, but I definitely don't blame Shaq after all the team friendly move he accepted. Karma is a B. Yes, it is. Yes, it totally is. It totally is. All right. That's a great question. I wonder how that cut impacted our cap. Well, let me see. Let me go back to the Panthers because all right. Spot track my here might have already updated because I don't see his name on here anywhere. Unless my old eyes are just scrolling too fast. Ah, nope. Okay. Yeah, nah. They already have it on there. So dead money, $4 million in dead money. And I wonder how much that freed up. Well, they probably freed up about 3 million because over the cap has us at 17 and Spot Track has us at 20. So I'm going to assume that them releasing him freed up about $3 million worth of cap space. Yeah. Dan Morgan is available. Hey, let me tell you, Dan Morgan went out for about the same reasons. Miss Hunky Doris says, I'm just wary because we are so close to preseason. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, if you want to look at one bright side of this, Trevin Wallace got plenty of experience last year. I'm not Josey Jewell. Christian Roseboom is coming in, and he supposedly is very familiar with the system. They ran 3-4 out there in LA last year, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It's another one of those things where I pray that injuries do not plague this defense, because it's crazy because on the offensive side of the ball, we have a lot of depth at all positions. All positions on the offense. Our offensive line depth is great. Wide receiver depth, great. Quarterback. We got Andy Dalton behind Bryce Young. Okay. Running backs, Chuba Hubbard, Rico Dowdle. All right. Then you got the rookie, ETN. But on defense, let me tell you, if somebody gets hurt on defense at any of the positions across the whole defense, I'm gonna be like, so yeah, depth is going to be an issue. Yep. This opens up the door to better opportunities. Y'all was saying we need to draft linebacker next year anyway. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that was something I was saying. That or offensive lineman, offensive tackle. So we'll see. We'll see. Hold on, let me get this off screen here and put the other one back up because the daggone ads is going crazy on that one. Okay. Seemed like a bad omen. I hope the squad stays healthy this year, man. Hey, me too. Me too. All right. Hold on. Here we go. Yes, if y'all don't mind, hit the like button while y'all are here. Sony Styles next year. DCash, you got to let me know who that is. All right. Bring all Latham or ransom homeboys while we at it. Get Caleb Downs too. Trying to say I want Caleb Downs for sure. Gotcha. Romance said, I think we re-signed Josey. Well, like they said, they left that option out there. He could be re-signed. He could be re-signed. But hey, but I will say this. I'm guessing this is a something they all agreed to, and they left the door open for him to come back. You know what I mean? So I don't know exactly how long this is going to take for him to get over, but the fact that they went ahead and released him, I don't know if this is something that I don't know if we're gonna see Josey back this season. You know what I mean? I don't know if we're gonna see him back this season. But again, as long as it takes him to get better, I'm not mad at him. And I say take all the time you need, bro. Take all the time you need. Dcash, Eric Kendricks, that's option. Oh, hey, Red Swan, what's going on? Says CJ, you knew I was going to pour salt in the wound, but just when nobody thought Carolina's linebacker core would be any worse, this happens. Yeah, Red. Hey, let me tell you, I didn't think that our linebacking core was going to be bad. Okay. Did I think it was going to be like the strength of the defense? No. Okay. Right now, if you give me if you I'm sorry, right now, if you would have asked me what's the strength on our defense, I would have to say the front. Our down linemen and our outside linebackers. And I know that's pretty bold from what we had last year, but what they have done in the offseason in the draft, I think you would have to say that's probably our strength right now. Okay. I don't know about the line. I'm not saying the linebackers are terrible, but if you had to ask me, I would say the down linemen and outside linebackers. Okay. Secondary, I believe is solid. I don't like our depth, and I still think they need to bring in one more safety and hell and another cornerback, but we'll see. Turner said we need to focus on to a VC and put Roseboom #1 for this season. Yeah, well, now it's hey, is it going to be Roseboom or is it going to be Wallace? Now we got another well, okay, and I was saying earlier, well, now that's it's not a battle between them two about who's going to be, running not running back, but inside linebacker #2. Now it's like hell, who's going to be, I mean, shit, they're both going to be starting. You know what I mean? They'll both be starting. So, and I guess now the battle is behind them. Who's going to fill in the other spots, the inside linebacker. But, we'll see. We'll see. But, hey, whoever gets the green dot, and I guess that is a battle we're going to have to look at, whether it's going to be Roseboom, whether it's going to be Wallace. Who's going to be the official quarterback of the defense, the signal call. So we'll see. I said, what the we doing at linebacker? Hey, let me tell you, I don't know. Dan Morgan ready to suit up, man. Let me tell you, if he could, if we could go back in time and get prime Dan Morgan, I'd be all for it. Dan Morgan right now was like, nope, I'm up here in the office for a reason. He said Trevin gotta drop his nuts. Hey, I think Trevin will be all right, man. I think he'll be all right. Carolina Rush was going on and said, I like Wyndham. Yeah, Wyndham came off the bench, and I always joke and I'll be like, man, hey, they got Trevor Jacoby Wyndham out of he was working at Publix before the Panthers pulled him and brought him on the team last year. That's always my running joke for it. But he did all right. He did all right. Now, mind you, like I always said, if our front if our down linemen and our linebackers, can step up and be consistent, get pressure on the quarterback, and like I said, you get Big Bobby Brown the third in there to take up some blocks. Maybe it'll open up some lanes for these linebackers to rush, on blitzes and this and that the third. Maybe our front can help these linebackers out because they didn't do it last year. Oh, and speaking of our front too, I did see a tweet by Sheena that Derek Brown has been cleared for all activities. Okay, so Big 95 is locked and loaded and ready to go. So he has been cleared to get to camp and get to work. All right. So we're going to be fine. Jewell didn't do much last year, just a few plays during the Giants game. Okay, I got you. I got you. Let me see. DCAS at facts. I like Wyndham. Um, Rock Jones said, "Damn, Wallace must be the truth. What's going on, cousin? Hey, man, let me tell you. Just hey, like I said, not to start the training camp that I was that I was expecting. Uh Luke coming back to show why he's a Hall of Famer. Man, oh my goodness. And it's crazy because it's one of the same reasons why Luke Kuechly retired. Shoot, concussion, head injuries and stuff. So it's wild. That I knew everyone would be live. Hey, let me tell you, I wasn't planning on going live at all, but I was just like, you know what? I said, let me get on here and talk about this one. This one, whether you want to say it is or not, this is big news for the Panthers, especially at the start of training camp. Okay. I mean, one good thing you can say about this, at least it didn't happen in the middle of training camp. At least it didn't happen towards the end of training camp. At least we didn't get, through the preseason. And then, we getting ready for the regular season opener and all that. And then this happens. And he's like, I just can't make it. I tried to get through it. I tried to push through, but it's just not happening. At least it happened now. Okay. I would say that if there's one positive, at least it happened now. Said Luke coming back as a coach, if anything. I would not mind Luke coming back as a coach. Yeah. Said, oh, okay. Knew everyone be live as the news broke. Gotcha. Terrence Tate, what's going on? Bam Martin Scott might take over for Josey. Hey, this is going to be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. Um, Rose Boom, Wallace, and yeah, then you're gonna have Claude Shirellis, Jacoby Wyndham, and then all out battle for that. Like I said, if they keep five like they did last year, all out battle for that fifth spot. So we'll see. Okay, Sonny Styles plays at Ohio State. He was a safety, then converted him to linebacker. Gotcha. Okay, thanks, D Cash. Appreciate that. Let me see. Diggett says, too bad he didn't run this by the team before the draft. You know what? That's fair point. Fair point. Fair point. Fair point. But I'm wondering if this one of those situations where he felt like he would be ready before training camp, but it just didn't work out that way. So we'll see. We'll see. Let me see. Red says time for the youngins to step up, same as my dirty birds. Yep. Yep. Yeah. I just hope I'll step up more than yours, Red. Let me see. I missed some comments here. Okay, no, I didn't. All right, so we send the young warriors in like it's D-Day concerning our linebacker. Hey, we're gonna have to. Gonna have to. Say you need to worry about Penix, the red, the parrot red. Chickens ain't making the playoffs and get this shit. Oh, hey, speaking of red, hey man, thank you for the $5 super chat. I greatly appreciate it. So CJ, just want to show some love for always putting up with me. Always, man, always. Hey, same here, man. It goes both ways because I give you hell every time I see you, anywhere online. So I appreciate you, big dog. Same to you, man. Thank you as always. But yeah, man. Hey, so like I said, I'm not gonna be on here, too much, too long today. Go ahead and get up off of here. Oh, but you know what? Before I go, let me ask y'all, what do y'all think of this? Okay, so y'all, I know y'all saw where Noah Font, however you want to say it, was let go by the Seattle Seahawks. Okay. And I have tried hard this off season to not be on the it as soon as somebody gets released. Oh God, Panther, we need him, we need him, we need him, we need him. There have been a few. There have been a few that I wanted to bring in here. Jairi Alexander. Blackman was a free agent. I still wish they would bring him in. But no offense. Hey, let me tell you, I'm jumping on the bandwagon this time. Um, I would not mind the Carolina Panthers, going after him. I wouldn't mind at all. I don't know what type of contract that will be if they sign him, but we'll have to see. But yeah, Native says now we need tight end and linebacker. I hope that's it. We need a break. Yeah, yeah, because Tommy Tremble is officially on the pup list, so he's not going to be here for the start of camp. Well, I mean, and I was just sitting here thinking the other day when they announced Sam Martin, the punter, Tommy Tremble, and I forgot it was one more player there on the pup list going into camp. And the Panthers only have 3 this year. Usually it's more than that. So that was one thing. But now, Josey Jewell has been straight up released. So now we got another spot to fill, and it's crazy because I wonder if they knew this before they had the workouts on Monday or yesterday. Because I'm not even gonna lie, and y'all tell me if I'm the only one. I must have had my dates, not my dates wrong or whatever, but I must have been, like just out of it or something. Because training camp started yesterday. Well, the rookies reported. Okay, but I thought the rookies were going to report, and then because I'm sitting there all day scrolling through Twitter, and I was just like, well, damn, ain't nobody talking about nothing, nothing going on. And then, I looked at somebody's post, and it was like rookies report today. Which was yesterday. The veterans report today, and then practice starts tomorrow on Wednesday. And I was like, oh, I'm sitting over here just scrolling. Like, why in God's name ain't nobody, ain't nothing going on. But they did work out some players yesterday on Monday, and I got to get that list. But now I'm wondering were there any linebackers in that list. So, we'll see. Roadmaster said forget reading our comments. We just having fun in the chat. Nah, man. Hey, let me tell you, one part of this show is I love y'all comments, and let me tell you, I try my damnedest to put all of them up on stage, man, because yeah, y'all when I say y'all be cracking me up, y'all be cracking me up in the chat. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. I think he said, by the way, how is Tony doing? Tony is doing good. It's been a minute. It's probably been maybe like a week or two since I talked to him. And it was crazy because I was going to call him today, but then forgot that we had a meeting at work, and then the meeting ran long, and I had to go back to another building. So I'll probably give him a call tomorrow, and I'll definitely know that you asked about him. But last time I talked to him, Tony is doing good. Let me see. I forgot what he's doing now. He's doing something. But don't I don't want to get up here and say it wrong. I forgot what he's doing. He's doing something now. But yeah, but he's doing good. Yep. Oh, thank you, D Cash. Tommy Trimble, Dan, Chizina, and Sam Martin. That's it. Okay. So those were the three that were on the pup list. And now you can add Josey Jewell to just being, off the team for now. All right. Chevy ADZ, the new medical staff already doing a better job than last year. Man, we talked about this on Sunday. We talked about this on Sunday about how they fired the previous medical and training staff, and brought in a new one. And my thing is this: I applaud them for, hey, now mind you, I don't know if this was a total like Josey Jewell decision, like did he come to them, or did they find something when they was maybe trying to do a physical on him or just seeing where he was at in his recovery process? I don't know how it all happened, but like I said, I'm glad it happened now instead of, later on. I'm glad that, they had the foresight to say, okay, let's go ahead and do this now. All right, let's not prolong this any longer. And the thing is, like, hey, if you want to come back, we're gonna leave the door open for you to come back. So, hey, big ups to the Panthers, big ups to Josey, and as always, never wish any harm on anybody. So I am praying for Josey Jewell. I'm praying that he gets he gets everything right. And and I will say this. I pray that if it's a situation where he, I pray he puts himself over football. So if it's a situation where he may have to hang it up, hey, more power to him. Protect yourself, protect your health before this football stuff. So we'll see. All right, insane game in 7-4 is going on. We signed another tight end. Okay, all right, I got to see who that is. Charlotte, we got some of the best health care in the world, honestly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna lie though. If I gotta go to the ER or something, I always go up to Huntersville. Let me say them lines uptown and they be long, and especially up in University too. Mm. Yeah, I go right on up there to Gilead Road in Huntersville. But we do have some pretty good healthcare around here though. But yeah. But yeah, like I said, quick one. That's all I got for you, man. I got to go in here and I got to run to the store real quick because I promised some individuals in the house some hibachi. I got to go buy some chicken and some steak here real quick and get all this rice that my mother-in-law cooked and go ahead and get it on the Blackstone. Okay. But yeah, man, but Josey Jewell has been released by the Carolina Panthers due to concussion issues and his recovery from the concussion issues. The Panthers released a statement saying that, he didn't want to be a distraction to the team and went ahead and made this move now so that everybody behind him can go ahead and get the necessary reps they need in training camp to get prepared for the regular season. And again, I've said this multiple times, big up to Josey Jewell. Praying for your recovery. I hope to see you back, man. But like I said, hey, take care of yourself first. All right. But I'll probably be live, if not tomorrow, after the first day of camp, maybe Thursday. I'll probably do another live either Wednesday, tomorrow, Thursday, and Saturday. Maybe like a recap for the first week of training camp. Okay. But again, as always, y'all, on whatever platform that you're watching on, YouTube, Facebook, X, I appreciate you. Before you go, make sure you like, follow, subscribe. I thank you. You can check me out on all social media at Armchair GMCJ. Okay. And as always, Panther Nation, I'm gonna leave y'all with three things. Number one, y'all be good. Number two, y'all be safe. And number three, as always, keep pounding, man. I'll see you.